It is Tuesday, January 24th. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1, 99.5 FM. Welcome to the National Outlook. Yesterday, we spoke about the FAO report and what it said about Guyanese having to do undernourished and not 43% not having a healthy diet. Today, we want to talk about same front page of last Friday's Kaieteur News. Budget increases by 41%, but less than 1% set aside for cost of living relief. Are we hearing correctly here? Did the government not know that our people are hurting? That our people, when they go to the marketplace, there are many things that they want that are necessities, but they have to look the other way and do without. And when they go home, mothers who are shopping or fathers who are doing the same, they have to tell their children, well, look, you can't have this and you can't have that. Basics, mind you, because the money that we have in our hands is not enough. Because the money that we have to spend can only buy so many things. And I think this is what the opposition is talking about, and I've been talking about long before the budget, is that we have a budget that went from almost 600 billion last year to almost 800 billion this year, right? 553, I think, or 86, and now 781. So a 41% increase in the budget and $5 billion set aside for what is called cost of living relief. We've got a problem here. We've got a problem here. Surely the PPP government and the PPP leadership cannot be this callous. It can't be this uncaring. 1%, $5 billion out of $781.9 billion for cost of living. Yes, the government increased the tax threshold, the free pay, the tax exemption up front by about $10,000. So 12,000 Guyanese will not be paying taxes for this year. That's a good thing. And I am happy that I am able to say that. I don't care who else says anything. But it should have been more. Should have been more, my brothers and sisters. We need that tax threshold to be at $100,000. And we need a marriage deduction. Married couples should be getting or in these common law relationships, should be getting some money, $5,000, $10,000, some sort of provision where their taxable income is reduced. I want to make this simple. When you have children, 1, 2, 3 children, you get a $5,000 tax deduction for each one. So your taxes are lower and lower. So you have, the result is more money in your paycheck, so that when you go to the stores and the supermarkets and the greens market, the fruits and vegetables market, that you have a little bit more to spend. I'm not saying that all of us, I'm not saying that we should have a whole world of money dumped on us, although we can, given how much is coming into us, to give pensioners $5,000 more per month. A plus, definitely something that will be held on to. But why couldn't we have gone to $35,000 at a minimum, $7,000 increase? Round it off. Make it a 25% increase. Go to $40,000. I've heard some people say it should have gone to $60,000 and $50,000. I think that's too much too quickly. But cost of living, so all these things, taxes, yes, the education grants are for uniform and because we care, they are welcomed. Let me get that straight. But it doesn't last long enough. our Guyanese workers, our Guyanese families, they need a monthly amount of money that is different from what they were taking home last year. A monthly increase that enables them to to go to the marketplace and say, I'd like to have that. And I'm not talking about grapes and Brussels sprouts. I am talking about the produce of this country, and bananas, and a few oranges, and sweet potato, and then to go home and say, well, we've got a little more this month. And they can say the same thing for the rest of the months of the year, because the cost of living provisions in their budget directly into their pockets were that significant. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.